guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ezinnemwilliams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Now, this particular video, someone came to my DM and said, Ezine, you have to talk about this. Like, I've not been seeing you upload, and I really want you to talk about this. Did you hear this conversation that happened? And of course, I watched it, and that is the whole Mide talking about Dede to Bright. So let's dissect it. So basically, Mide was like, first it was Bright that complimented her, yeah, that's his girl. He'll compliment her. Then, instead of her to just accept the compliment, and keep it moving, she now decided to bring Dede into the mix. Now, she said that there was this time that Dede had come to her talking about someone had called her or had said that he is talking to the most beautiful girl in the house. The someone, maybe Jason, maybe Kola, I'm not sure. And then when Dede had told her, she said that it felt kind of weird. It felt kind of awkward. Like, why would Dede be telling her that? What was she expecting? She said that immediately Dede said that, she paused. And in her mind, she was like, what was Dede waiting for? Were you waiting for me to say, oh, it's true? Were you waiting for me to compliment you again? What exactly are you waiting for? And then Bright was like, that girl, that you already know how I feel about her and all of that. And Bryce went ahead to say that the reason why people are comparing the both of you is because both of you are friends. If you guys were not friends, if you guys were like maybe Isabella and Thelma, I know what he's hinting at, but I'll keep my thoughts for now and continue the narration. Then it was at that time that Mide had said, you see, that's the thing. I don't like the comparison. Why would they be comparing us? And all of that. Now, that's was the conversation that got a lot of people talking. The main question on a lot of people's lips was, is Mide actually a good friend to Dede? Now, I'll have you know that this is not the first time that Mide had entertained such conversations about her friend Dede, and she has also participated in some of them. I mean, the one that she was talking about how Dede had forced friendship, that it was supposed to be her, Thelma, and Emisi, and all of that, and somehow Dede had come to her and said, let's be friends, let's be tight, let's be besties, and the other one where she was talking to Bright and said she doesn't have any besties in the house, that her bestie is at home. She had said a lot of things like that, and a lot of us are now wondering, Mide, did anybody tie you to Dede? Did anybody say you must be her friend? Honestly, if I have a friend and I find out the friend talks about like things like that about me, I would rather have an enemy. I'll cut you off. Not because I'm perfect, but because I feel like friends should have each other's back. I mean, why would your friend talk about or say to you that one of her toasters is complimenting her, calling her the most beautiful girl in the world? How is that weird? In my own opinion, how exactly is that weird? That's what we girls do. I can call up my best friend, even if it's not my best friend, one of my girlfriends, and I'll be like, babe, you see that guy that I told you about? She'll be like, yeah, that guy. And I'll be like, you see that guy? He was so me. He was saying, isn't it, your eyes are so beautiful. You're the most beautiful girl. Do you see both of us would just laugh about it. That's what we do. Even if my girlfriend calls me now and say, isn't it, see this guy? I'm like, lamba. But you fine, say you said, she just enter the guy eye. Because that's my friend. In fact, for me, I hype my friends more than even any other guy will hype them. Because, it's my friend. If my friend is being complimented, why would that feel weird to me? If it feels weird to you, that means in your head, you are already in this silent competition with your friend. That means in your mind, you don't feel at ease. And again, this is the same Dede that sat through that conversation where Kola was like, oh, you are pretty, you are fair, a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of people in your fan base and all that, whatnot. You were not, how do I put it? You did not have any problem with that, people using your color to say that because of that, you are going to be having a lot of people rooting for you, which is not bad. A girl likes what a girl likes to be complimented, it's fine. But when it comes to a person you call your friend, and then this is what your thoughts towards her, telling you what her toasters are telling her, then there's a problem. And secondly, you are talking about her to your boyfriend who obviously don't like your friend's guts because you know what, and I say this with my full chest, if Dede had actually not been uptight the way she was at the beginning, it would have been Bright pursuing Dede. Bright has this ego thing. He has this thing where he wants to feel like I'm the man, I'm in charge. And that is that pride that is holding him. And it's because of that pride, that is why he's pissed at Dede. Like, who the hell does she think she is? Is it not fine that she's fine? That's the kind of mentality that he has, right? And if you watch the first week, if you're actually observant, you know that this guy actually did like Dede at some point. Because if he didn't, why would he be talking about her not hugging him in his first diary session? Number two, Mide already knows. I mean, there was a time she even asked him about that. Now, all this coupled together makes this guy to dislike this babe. And you know, that's your girl, that's your guy, and you are in between the both of them. Why bring up her matter to him? And it's so unprovoked, out of the blues. You could have just accepted your compliment and kept it moving. But no, you just want to talk about her so that your guy will be like, you are better than her, you are finer than her. Okay, all of them are fine. If you're talking about fine girls in the house, there are plenty. Dede is there. Mide herself is fine. So is fine. Sultana, beautiful. Imisi, there are lots of beautiful girls. Zita. But the thing here is, why are you speaking maliciously about your friend? And to be very honest, I am looking forward to Ibuka asking her about that conversation tonight because he definitely will. Will she crumble like a cookie and deny it, or will she stand on her 10 toes and answer? Well, that's we will see later tonight during the live eviction show. You all know there is no eviction tonight, so Ibuka has all night to play around and break lots and lots of tables. And again, when Bright has said, if you two were not friends, if you two were like Isabel and Thelma, the way he said it, what he meant, even though he did not complete that statement, is if you two were not friends, you two would have been bitter rivals, just like the likes of Messi and Tacha, Sisi and Alex. That was what he was hinting at. And honestly, it's just sad that Mide is sitting there, bringing up such conversations and even entertaining it. And at the end of the day, the question still remains: is Mide a good friend to Dede? Personally, I think not, because never have we ever seen where Dede sat down or sits down to talk about Mide you know, in that manner. Rather, all we see is her praising her friend or saying that she's the assistant birthday girl and all of that. We have never for once seen the camera pan over to Dede and she talking about Mide in a malicious way or in a derogatory way. We have never seen that happen. But let me know what you think about that friendship in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.